Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Chung is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Professor Slugger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the...
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
McFarland at third with 2 away. Line drive to center field. Lorang is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in now, Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Professor Slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lorang patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Tadano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitchers. This guy has decent numbers, but not great handed pitchers.
And there's 1 away. Now batting, Carl Falk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The inning as it's sent out to second. Slugger. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 6-2. So striding forward now, Professor Slugger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close, called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Oswaldo Chacin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lorang coasts under it. 2 down. Striding in once again, John McConnell.
Number 8, John
Slugger is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit.
Wow,
Nice
talk
hit.
about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Arkansas leads this thing 6-2.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Chung takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Gene Block permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers: 6 runs, 7 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Nobles gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
In the 2nd spot tonight,
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Samuels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the 2nd out. So digging in now, Professor Slugger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on the set. Check the outfield here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Oswaldo Chacin comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that one just missed outside. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, Cliff Whiters, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cliff Whiters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's on the ground, out to second. That's it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Naturals lead it 3-1. Ready for another chance? Professor Slugger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready with the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Rosales is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oswaldo Chacin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, John McConnell. He singled his last time up.
McConnell.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Connor Hernandez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Digging in once again, Adam Francisco earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. One there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Professor Slugger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Slugger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Whiters has a beat on it, makes the play, one away. Ready now, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Terrence Gore. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
On the ground out to second. Slugger. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box, Professor Slugger. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Antonio Missions came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Boyce Park claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Young, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Samuels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Samuel.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Now batting, Peter Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Francisco at second with 2 down. Back up the middle. Slugger ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Tomas Reyes.
Batting 8th. Shortstop.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Reyes.
High in the air out to center field. Slugger is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Professor Slugger. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. If you were to describe...
Stepping into the box, Adam Francisco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. Founder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Samuels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. they only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Professor Slugger.
Professor Slugger.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Slugger is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Whiters is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Manuel. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Manuel.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, beautiful duck to first. Wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cliff Whiters. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1 home. Toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Samuels.
Number 1.
Whiters, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in, Professor Slugger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Professor Slugger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Digging in, Matt Stroud. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Stroud.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front, 5-4. So striding forward now, Peter Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Hit ball to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Professor Slugger. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out toward short. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now at the plate, Matt Stroud. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. Slapped the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home, and they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The San Antonio Missions capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Scott McDonough wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been
5 runs.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Sean Werner gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
John Jay.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground, out to second. Slugger. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now in the box, Professor Slugger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So coming to the plate, Oswaldo Chacin. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
At the plate, John McConnell. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Slugger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Hernandez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oswaldo Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chacin.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
John McConnell.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Henry Barrios. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Jay. Oh, and this deflects right off him. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, Dero.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Digging in and looking for more, Oswaldo Chacin. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chacin.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready for another shot now, Henry Barrios. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in once again, Professor Slugger. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Whiters will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 5-0. Ready once again, Henry Newberry. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2, the final score tonight. The San Antonio Missions took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Sean Werner earns win number 4 on the season. Andres Machado was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ramon Blanco records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.